What's up, guys? We're down here at Santee Cooper, South Carolina for stop number 3 of the Bassmaster Opens. We're on day 2 of practice now. I had our first day yesterday, did a lot of graphing, did a decent bit of fishing too. Only ended up catching 3 bass, but caught like a 5 or 6 pounder, a 3 pounder, and like a 2.5. So there's definitely, when you get bit here, it seems to be a pretty good one. But anyway, if we catch some today, gonna try to keep you updated, but just not many bites to be had, and the ones I had, there was, you know, quite a few boats around, so kept the cameras in the boxes, but maybe we can show you a couple today. Plan's pretty much to graph most of the time, and hopefully do a little fishing if we find some good stuff, so check back in soon. All right, y'all, it's day 3 of practice. Little update. It's tough. We caught 3 bass the first day. Y'all saw that big one. Caught 2 more, like 2.5, maybe 3 pounders. Yesterday caught 1 bass. Today have not caught a bass yet, but we're still graphing. Gonna try to show you what I'm looking for here in a second. Pretty much brush on these endless, you know, there's a bunch of these flats and stuff. They're anywhere from, you know, 5 to 12 foot seems to be the spot for good brush that maybe has some bass in it. But even if you go shallow, you don't seem to get many bites either, so I'm trying to find them out here still. You know, I love fishing offshore, I love fishing brush specifically, so if we can make that happen for the tournament, that's what I want to do for sure. But gonna try to show you all what I'm looking for here in a second, and hopefully check in with some fish. Been marking quite a few of those big stumps out here in the drains. That's what we're looking for, guys. A little brush and stumps out in 12 foot of water. Hard to catch bass in them, but that's what we're looking for. Finally got one to show you guys. It's about a 5 pounder. Caught it offshore on a jerkbait on a stump, Berkeley Stunner. But man, it's been a grind. We've probably caught 3 little fish today, fishing shallow all day, and finally got back out. Hopefully we can catch some more. All right, guys, it's day 1 of Santee Cooper. We're in the water now. There's a bunch of boats running around. We're boat 100 this morning, getting ready to take off. Got my co-angler Daniel with me today. Bites have been extremely few and far between in practice, so hopefully we can catch a limit today. I'd be tickled if we could do that. So boat 100, getting ready to launch here. Hopefully we'll be checking in with some fish.
Thank you. What up? Morning, Emil. Morning. Boat number 100. What time you doing, Em? 3:50. That work. Come on out there with me. Yes, sir. Thank you. Not a bass. I threw it out there for a dumb cast, like my first cast to get it out of. What the heck? giant.
Yeah.
If it's a bass, I think it's a catfish.
Yep, catfish. Got him. Damn. Oh, it's a crappie.
No way.
Yeah. Catfish, crappie, and striper.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just hungry just to see it.
Big one, giant. Come on. Big bass. Big one, come on. Oh, I think it's a catfish.
No.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Can't catch a break. Big one. Come on.
Be a bass. Be a bass.
It is.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's not big though. Come on, baby.
Careful with the rod. You want me to remove the rod from it?
No, you're good. Finally caught one. Took forever. They have to be 14, right?
Yeah.
I pulled 3 off this tree in practice. They were all 7+ pounders.
Really?
But they're just so hard to catch.
Are they?
these before.
Right. Bill, how you, bud?
Good, how are you? Can we trailer? Okay, thank you, man. Well, guys, day one is in the books. We had 2 fish for 4 pounds, 4 ounces, I think, and we are way down at the bottom. I think we're in 190th out of 220 or so, and yeah, it's tough to make the elites. You can't have a bomb like that, so gonna have to try to shake it off and catch a really big bag tomorrow. That's all we can do right here. So if I can catch 20 pounds or more tomorrow, get closer to that 100th place, we'll be back in shape, kind of where we need to be. And yeah, that's really the goal at this point. These are tough pills to swallow, but it's part of it when you do this for a living, and you're gonna have days like this. So it's all good. We're geared up, ready for tomorrow. Gonna change it up. Stayed out deep today because when I got bit out there in practice, it was generally a good one, but it clearly was not the deal, and I think all these fish are spawning now. So gonna fish shallow all day tomorrow and hopefully catch 5 big ones. Check in tomorrow. All right, guys, it's day 2 of the open on Santee Cooper. It's time to make up some ground. Like I said, we had a tough day yesterday with 2 fish. We're down in 190th out of 220, about as bad as you can get. So gonna change it up today, fish a lot of new water, and just try my hardest to catch a big bag. Need at least, 18, 20 plus pounds to just make up maybe 40, 50 spots, which could be huge at the end of the year. So praying that today goes well, and we'll check in with some fish here soon.
How you doing there, brother? It's 4 o'clock. Thank you. Good luck, mate. Thank you.
Gotta do that 4 more times. Nice. 124.
Got you. How's it good, bro?
Good. All right, guys, we've made it back home from the 3rd stop of the Bassmaster Opens on Santee. Ended up having 2 for, I think, 7.5 pounds or so, maybe 8 pounds that second day of Santee Cooper. Moved us up 10 spots. We finished 180th out of 220. Definitely a nightmare case scenario for me. You know, that's one of the worst ones I've ever had, and it felt like it couldn't have come at a worse time. It was a really tough pill to swallow after the event. That's kind of why I'm filming this a few days later. But at the end of the day, I think I thought I was in a lot worse shape than I am. It definitely didn't help. I mean, we dropped from, I think, 6th or 7th in the points down to 45th or so. So definitely got an uphill battle to climb the rest of the season. But I think if we can, you know, top 20, top 25, top 30, something like that, our way out of the season on average, then we're still gonna, you know, maybe have a shot at the end of the year, and that's definitely doable. And you know, there's still always the chance at the Classic if you win one, and regardless, we're gonna learn a lot throughout the year, and I definitely learned a lot about what I did wrong at this one. I think, you know, in practice, and they had just had a Bass Pro Tour tournament there, most of the guys that really caught them were offshore, and it was really hot when we were there. And I think almost all the fish in that lake were thinking about spawning, and I should have seen that coming, and I was hard-headed and stayed offshore, but definitely a learning experience, and I honestly wouldn't mind going back just to get some revenge on the place. But we're going to put this one behind us, and we're going to check back in at Logan Martin in Alabama for the next one. That one's got spotted bass, current, some clearer water, so definitely looking forward to that, and hopefully we have a good event there. But I'm getting ready for some guide trips here. I'm back home. And like I said, we'll check in soon at the next one. I appreciate you guys watching.